Good. And again, la chaise est au-dessus du lit. Est au-dessus du lit.
La chaise la chaise. Wait, the chair is on
There's
the top
no
of the...
wait. Don't tell me wait. Fucking listen. What's the preposition from top of? Au-dessus.
Oh, okay, au-dessus.
No. Au-dessus what?
Au-dessus de.
Good. Au-dessus. It's confusing to the learner because we also have en dessous underneath. We also, strictly speaking, have au-dessous. Remember, en is sur, sorry, and so therefore on top of is au-dessus. Yeah, and it's going to link with le lit. So how do you say on top of the bed? Au-dessus du.
Au-dessus du lit.
Good. That was nice voice. Ça fait me la chaise est au-dessus du lit. The chair is on top of the bed.
La chaise est au-dessus du lit.
La chaise est au-dessus du lit.
La chaise est au-dessus du lit.
Good. How did you say I'm afraid of only 4 things?
J'ai peur de seulement avec 4 choses.
What the fuck? We did so well. I'm afraid of only. All we've got to say is 4 things, and you start talking about avec. Off you go. J'ai peur de seulement.
J'ai peur de seulement 4 choses.
Lovely. If you're a real linguist, what were the 4 things? If you've got a memory.
The snakes, planes flying above the clouds.
Yeah.
And
something happening to my daughter and not being.
Oh yeah.
Not
being with someone you care about. Yeah.
Bill, exactly. Lovely. Good. Marvelous. Linguists do listen. Tanner. Luke. You can see that I'm in front of some curtains. Drapes, you might call them. Rideau, rideau, rideau. Luke, you can see that I'm in front of some curtains.
Luc, tu peux voir que je suis au...
I'm in front of.
En front.
Je suis devant.
Je suis devant de Rios.
Pause. What's the preposition I just gave you for in front of?
Devant.
Good. And again, what is it?
Devant.
And again, devant.
Devant.
Lovely. That's the preposition for in front of. We don't need anything else. To say for me, I'm in front of some curtains. Curtains, I told you, was rideau.
Je suis devant rideau.
Stand still. Is rideau a noun, an adjective, or a verb?
A noun.
We don't just jump into a bloody noun, do we? We know this conversation. Yeah. If I say, I can see curtains. Oh, look, I can see curtains. How am I going to say that? Je peux voir.
Je peux voir du rideau.
Are curtains singular or plural?
Je peux voir des rideaux.
Good. So now say for me, I am in front of curtains.
Je suis devant des rideaux.
That's it. Okay. I was walking in the street and I followed an old lady that I don't know. I was walking in the street and I followed an old lady that I don't know. The verb to follow is suivre. I was walking in the street and I followed action an old lady that I don't know.
Je marchais dans la rue.
Nice vowels, young man. Je marchais dans la rue or je me promenais dans la rue and I followed an old lady that I don't know.
Et j'ai
suivi.
J'ai suivi ancien. How do you say old?
Sort your own problems out. I'm not going to be with you. How do you say a lady?
Enfant.
No. What's the word for a? Think.
Une.
Gender debate to one side. Are ladies male or female?
Female.
So how do we say the word a?
Une.
Thank you. That was a bit of a different vowel, wasn't it? So now do we say for me a woman who wasn't young?
Une femme que...
No, stand still. Is she doing the verb? Is she not doing the verb? Is she not the one who's not being young?
She is doing the verb.
So do I need qui or que?
Qui.
Don't let it happen again. Une femme qui...
Une femme qui no
Isn't young.
était
Yeah, isn't young or wasn't young.
jeune.
Good. Lovely, you've gone round it. There you go. Just have to solve a problem. The word for old is vieux. The feminine is vieille. But it's a little bit rude with age. So we just say une femme plus âgée. Plus âgée. Okay? So j'ai suivi une femme plus âgée. Lovely. Good. Reedy. I didn't know her. Description. I didn't know her. Your microphone is not on, my love.
Je ne la sauvais pas.
Je ne la savais pas, because sauver is to save. But that's the wrong verb to know a person, isn't it? Think of your Spanish. Conocer a alguien. Yeah, okay.
Oh,
you know, yeah. So I didn't know her. Je ne la connais.
Je ne la connais pas.
Pause. What's we know in the present tense? Nous connais.
Oh, nous ne la connaissons pas.
No. Just save me. We know. Nous connais. Give me the new form. Nous connais.
Nous connaissons.
Nice accent. Very nice accent. Lovely accent. So take nous connaissons and work out the bloody imperfect.
Nous connaissions.
Yeah, for the nous connaissions, but what would it be for the je? Je connais.
Je ne connaissais.
Yes, I didn't know her. I didn't know her. Je la connaissais.
Je la connaissais pas.
Connaissez ou connaissez? Je la connaissais pas. Ça veut dire je la connaissais pas, yeah?
Je la connaissais pas.
Lovely, okay. But she has a beautiful house and I was hungry. She has a beautiful house and I was hungry.
Mais elle a une maison.
Pause. She had, I've killed her as the story will tell you. She had a beautiful, well, Tana did. That's why he's behind her curtains, hiding from the cops. So say for me, she had a beautiful house. She had a beautiful house. I'm afraid she's no longer with us. She had a beautiful house.
Elle avait une maison belle.
Is this not one of these adjectives which goes before?
Elle avait une belle maison.
Good. Yeah, okay. I closed the door behind me. I was very discreet. Reedy, I closed the door behind me. I was very discreet.
J'ai fermé.
I mean, I'm playing the role of Tanner, but yeah.
J'ai fermé la
nice
porte.
Accent. J'ai fermé, not fermé. Good boy. Good. J'ai fermé. Go again. Let me bloody give you a compliment. Bloody stop when I say stop. Go again. I closed the door behind me.
J'ai fermé la porte derrière de moi.
No, I've told you this mistake before. You specifically. It's not like detrás de. It's derrière, straight in. So you guys have had this earlier. Tanner had this with devant. Be careful with prepositions, whether or not they've got other words in them. Devant Luc, derrière Luc. Yeah, in front of Luc, behind Luc. Okay. You know, depends who you are. So basically, derrière la maison. All right. Okay. So yeah. So I closed the door behind me.
J'ai fermé la porte derrière moi.
Good. Okay. Pause. Colin, using the verb se servir de, I made use of a fork in her drawer, and now she's no longer with us. I made use of, honestly, Tanner's such an inventive boy. I made use of a fork in her drawer, and now she's no longer with us.
Je m'ai servi.
Stand bloody still. What pissing verb did I just give you to make use of? What was the infinitive?
Se servir de.
Nice accent on se servir de. What kind of a verb is se servir de?
Reflexive.
That's all I'm saying. Off you go. I made use of.
Je me servir du.
Stand still. I'm bored as fuck. It's a reflexive verb in the fucking action past. What's that going to do?
Être is
Yes.
auxiliary.
Say for me like a baby, I got washed.
Je me lave. Je m'ai lavé. Je me suis lavé. Je me suis lavé.
Say, Luke, I formally apologize for what just came out of my mouth. Say it in English. Luke, I formally apologize for what just came out of my mouth.
Luke,
Bloody
I
hell.
apologize
Back
for
you
what
go.
you.
Back you go. My God, a man of your skills. Reflexive verbs do not have avoir, do they?
No.
No, ever, ever. Off you go.
Je me suis servi. Je me suis servi d'une fourchette
From her drawer. From her drawer.
dans son
From her drawer. I've changed it. From her drawer.
de ce profonde.
De son tiroir. Tiroir.
À son tiroir.
Okay.
De son tiroir.
And now she's no longer with us.
Mais maintenant, elle n'était pas avec nous.
Stand still. Listen. She is no longer with us.
Elle n'était plus avec nous.
Stand fucking still. She is. Will you just say she is?
Elle est.
Thank you. She is no longer.
Elle est ne plus.
Why? No, go again.
Elle est ne plus.
Go again.
Elle n'est plus avec nous.
Thank you. Elle n'est plus. What did you say the first two times?
I put an A after the A.
You did.
Yeah.
She's no longer with us.
Elle n'est plus avec nous.
Good. Elle n'est plus avec nous. Okay, good. Colin, one more. It was very sad for her cat. No, it was very sad for her cat, but her dog doesn't give a shit. No, it'd be the way around, isn't it? Cats are evil whores. Cats are evil whores. Dogs are loyal. It was very sad for her dog, but her cat doesn't give a fuck. What's the expression I don't care, Colin? Je m'en fous.
Je m'en fous.
Nice accent. Take that, make it work for a third person in the tense that you need. It was very sad for her dog, but her cat doesn't give a... Actually, make it present tense. Her cat doesn't give a fuck. It was very sad for her dog, but her cat, present tense, doesn't give a fuck.
C'était très triste pour sa chien, mais le
Or
chat...
sa chienne would be her bitch. Son chien.
Elle était très triste pour son chien, mais le chat ne...
No, no. Say for me, I don't care. Je
m'en fous.
Lovely, well pronounced, good job. Is there can you hear a ne in je m'en fous?
No.
We don't need it. You don't need a ne to make it negative. It is already negative. I don't give a fuck about it. It's like saying I myself of it do. It's negative in its concept. It doesn't need a ne. So if it's je m'en fous, what would be the he, she, it version be?
S'en fout.
Good. So say for me, the cat doesn't care. Le chat.
Le chat s'en fout.
Good. The verb is s'en foutre, or strictly speaking, se foutre. So what would be the imperfect? The cat didn't care less. Le chat s'en fout.
Le chat ne s'en foutre.
Why is there a no gone back in the last 12 seconds?
Le chat s'en foutre.
Was tense. I've just told you the cat didn't give a shit now. We've changed it.
Le chat s'en foutre.
Stand still. Is the was tense on the top line or the bottom line, Cole?
It's on the bottom line.
Who's above you? Actually, could you just, for my visual amusement, could you just punch down in a really hard movement? Just punch down. Punch. Wake some fucking sense into it. Would you please tell me my tenses, Colin?
Present was for would, subjunctive, infinitive.
Good. So I'll ask you again. The was tense, is it on the top line or the bottom line?
On the top line, yes.
It is. Does it have an auxiliary?
No.
If it's on the top line, does it have an auxiliary?
No.
No. So if we just use the phrasal verb, we're only literally going to change the conjugation of the verb word. We're not changing anything else about the order of the sentence. So say for me, I don't care. Just do it for me with an I. Say for me, je m'en fous.
Je m'en fous.
Great. What would be I didn't care?
Je m'en foutrais.
No.
Je m'en foutrais.
Je m'en fous.
Ah, je m'en foudra. Pour.
The verb is
Je m'en
fout. What is the new form? Nous fout.
foudons.
Thank you. Not foutron, which is the will. So if it's fouton, what's the was tense? Je m'en fous.
Foudais.
That's it. See the difference,
Je m'en-
people? Don't
Je m'en-
go to the would. Go to the was. So say for me, the cat didn't give a fuck. Le chat s'en foutait.
Le chat s'en foutait.
Nice mouth work. We tend to say le chat n'avait rien à foutre. The cat didn't give a shit. We did it that way. Didn't have anything to fuck. This sounds very vulgar in English. Foutre is not as strong as fuck. Okay, good. Megan. Luke, what a beautiful story. But I know the woman we're speaking about. She deserves to die. Luke, what a beautiful story. But I know the woman we're speaking about. She deserves to die.
Sorry, I forgot to take off my thing.
Luke, what a beautiful story. But I know the woman we're talking about. She deserves to die.
Luc, quelle belle histoire, mais je connais la femme dont
Good.
on parle.
Good job, you. Dont on parle. She deserves to die. Elle mérite.
Elle mérite tuer.
That's to kill. Mourir.
Elle mérite mourir.
Good job. Okay, lovely. Nobody liked her. She was vicious and silent. I'm giving you that. Nobody she liked her. She was vicious and silent.
Personne ne l'aimait.
Why have we gone into Spanish? It's not amar. L'aimait. Personne l'aimait, yeah.
Personne ne l'aimait. Elle était vicieuse.
Good.
Et
Is it A, silent, B, silente, or C, silencieuse?
silencieuse.
Good. Silent doesn't exist in French. Don't say silent. Silent is silencieuse. Okay. Good. One more, Megan. She didn't care about anybody, so she didn't care about everybody.
Elles sont
Now, if you're now mentioning the noun in proper French, do you get to use the en?
no.
The only expression where you can use an en and a de of this ilk is j'en ai marre de. I am sick of. So if you said I'm sick of the car, j'en ai marre de la voiture. Whoa, we've got an en and a de.
Mhm.
Yeah, but everything else will obey the rules. Yeah, on for the pronoun, de if you're going to keep the noun. Subject, object, object, subject, subject, object, pronoun. What is a non-question? What is a question? You know the rules, as do my boys Tanner and Trevor. So off you go.
Elle ne se foutait.
If I gave you son, right, say to me, I don't care less. Je m'en.
Je m'en fous.
Right. What if we go in reverse and we get rid of the on? Which preposition is that going to make appear? So get rid of the on and then pop the best preposition on the end. Je me.
Je m'en fous.
Right, stand still. Say for me, I don't care. One more time. Say I don't care properly.
Je m'en fous.
Spell me the first bit. Spell it for me. J.
J-E.
Keep going.
M.
Mhm.
Apostrophe E-N.
Great. Keep going.
F-O-U.
Good. Lovely. F-O-U. I leave you to look how foutre is spelled, but it's not F-O-U. That is mad. Okay. Lovely. Okay. Je m'en fous. Okay. F-O-U-S. Okay. So basically, if we've got je m'en fous, but we're now getting rid of the on and then putting the de on the end, say that much for me. Je me.
Je me.
The verb isn't changing. The verb isn't changing. Je me.
Je me fous.
And what preposition is going to be gained on the end? Je me fous.
Je me fous de.
And that would obviously need a noun. So say for me, I don't care about your car. Je me.
Je me fous de de ta voiture.
Good. Just because je m'en fous is super common, you cannot care about. Edith Piaf sings it. Edith Piaf in Non, rien de rien. She sings Je me fous du passé. I don't care about the past. Lovely. So save me. So if it's je me fous de, lovely. So now save me. She didn't care about everybody. So she didn't care. Yeah. So pop je me fous de. Pop it for a she. Pop it in the was, and then stick everybody on the end.
Elle se foutait de tout le monde.
Gorgeous work. It's all right. Everybody hated her.
Tout le monde.
Tout le monde. Yeah.
Tout le monde détestait.
Where's the her? I missed it. I didn't hear a word from you.
Tout le monde la détestait.
Good work. Good work. All right. Reedy. Have I done Reedy? Yes. Tanner and it's Trevor's go, and then back round again from the top. Trevor. Luke. This woman, what's she called?
Luc, cette femme.
Elle
Qu'est-ce
s'appelle
qu'elle
comment?
s'appelle?
Elle s'appelle comment? Ou comment elle s'appelle? Up you go.
Luc, sa femme.
Elle s'appelle comment?
Elle s'appelle comment?
Good. I think she needs a coffee, Luke. That's the only problem. I think she needs a coffee. Coffee being a thing. I think she needs a coffee.
Je pense que elle a besoin du café.
No. When I say stop, bitches, she needs coffee. That's not my preferred choice for coffee, for need with a thing. What did I tell you the other day? It was need with a thing, boys.
Il faut.
Good. And how are you going to take it to her?
Il faut.
We've not been over the class yet, have we? Il lui faut. Do you remember me saying il faut, il manque, and il reste are all indirect? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Go over the class. Make sure you're over the class for next week. So say for me, she needs a coffee. Il
lui faut du café.
She needs a coffee.
Il lui faut un café.
Good. She needed a coffee. Description. Still a noun. What verb is faut from, Trev?
Valoir.
What's that going to be in the was tense?
Valet.
That's it. She needed a coffee. You don't need to restructure your sentence if you are still in a verb on the top line. Present, was, will, would. You don't need to restructure the sentence. Il lui faut.
Okay.
Il lui fallait. Il lui faudra. Yeah, you're just changing the one verb, aren't you? Yeah.
Okay.
Those verbs don't have auxiliaries. So what's she needed? She needed a coffee. Il lui fallait.
Il lui fallait un café.
Good. Luke, I like coffee.
Luc, j'aime du café.
Headbutt my fist. Headbutt my fist. I'm feeling tired. Are we talking across the board about coffee when you say I like coffee?
Yes.
Therefore, I like coffee.
Luc, j'aime le café.
That's it. I'm going to buy coffee. I'm going to buy coffee.
Je vais acheter le café.
Will you boys go over the class while it's still fresh? In the sentence, I'm going to buy coffee, am I buying all coffee?
No.
Am I speaking across the board about coffee?
No.
No. And it's not my four things that give me the duh. predominantly, which is after a word of quantity, negative verb sentence, compound and preceding plural adjective. So what's my standard for coffee, which is masculine? You know, je vais acheter.
Un café.
No, that would be a coffee. I'm going to buy coffee, and you know, a non-quantifiable amount. Je vais acheter
Du café.
That's it. Remember what I've said. I'll go over it again. I get so fucking bored of this shit. My nipples want to drop off. If you hear the word the in English, use the. If you hear the word some in English, use the do, de la, day, some. If you just hear, she hates peaches. All right? Do we acknowledge, Trevor, that in that sentence, the noun is on its own? She hates peaches, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Do you get that? Can you hear that in English? We're not hearing the, we're not hearing some. Do you agree that? Yeah.
Right.
So when you've got that situation, you have to ask yourself, well, quickly, is there a quantity word? Lots of peaches? No. Negative. She doesn't buy peaches? No. You know, none of that stuff. Beautiful peaches? No. There's not preceding plural word. No, there's none of those reasons just to use a de. So we're looking at either a le, la, le, or a du, de la, day. Yeah, those are our main patterns. Do we get that? Yeah, we're between those two.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And if it's across the board, if it's talking about all peaches generally, peaches are a good source of, you know, whatever, les pêches, fine. But if it's not across the board, we don't go onto the category, we go onto the other one. And what is the masculine singular of coffee? Du. Good. What would the feminine singular be of cream? I'm going to buy cream. Je vais acheter
de la.
That's it. De la crème. That's how it works. All right. Good. One more, Trevor. Luke knows lots of people. Luke knows lots of people.
Luc connaît beaucoup de gens.
Good. Beaucoup de, because it's a quantity. People are weird. People are weird. I'm looking at you, actually. People are weird.
Les gens est bizarre.
Good boy. Les gens sont. Because I'm talking across the board, aren't I? About that noun.
Right.
Yeah. I can see people. I can see people. I can see
Je
people.
peux voir
des... Yeah. Go on.
Je peux voir des gens.
Well done. You got it? Good. Do you want to see how bored my face can get if I have to reteach this? Lovely. Good. And again from the top. Tanner, same thing again. Tanner, lovely. Let's talk about the word following. No, let's say after what happened 3 minutes ago, you have to be perfect. After what happened 3 minutes ago, you have to be perfect. Tanner. What is the word after? Let's go step by step. What's the word after?
Après.
Good. What is the verb to happen? The one I want to use is a reflexive verb. Se
passer.
Good man. Nice pronunciation from you boys. Se passer. After what happened, okay, so this is a what, and this what, immediately after it, has got a verb. Not a person doing a verb, just the bloody verb. After what happened. So what's my word for what when it's not a question, when I'm dealing with something that goes straight into a verb? What's that word? What are those words going to be?
Qui.
What did I tell you? All the words that mean what when it's not a question. What word do they all start with?
Ce. Aussi.
That's it. So ce qui. So after what? Après ce qui. Now I need happened in the past tense, and it's going to be a singular thing. It happened, and the verb you've given me in the present, in the infinitive, was se passer. So how is that going to go into the tense I need after what happened? Après ce qui. It's a he, she, it form, and you pop it in the tense it needs to be in. You've just given me se passer is the verb. So what's it going to be in the past? Après ce qui.
Il s'est passé.
But we're not using the il because we're using what's happened, aren't we? Did I not just say a moment ago that the whole reason we've chosen to use ce qui there is because we're going straight into a verb? Did we not have that conversation? Yeah. You will see this, the difference between qu'est-ce qui s'est passé and qu'est-ce qu'il s'est passé, the point that you've just made. Yeah, but on this occasion, it's what happened. So après ce qui goes straight into the past tense in the reflexive. You don't need to use anything else. That's fine. You've used the ce qui. Après ce qui.
Après ce qui s'est passé.
Good. Say that again 6 times. Get it in your mouth.
Après ce qui s'est passé. 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 Après ce qui s'est passé.
Good. Lovely. After what happened, okay, you have to be perfect. After what happened, you have to be perfect. So after what happened 3 minutes ago. After what happened 3 minutes ago, you have to be perfect.
Après ce qui s'est passé il y a 3 minutes.
No, we're not doing French to not know basic bitch numbers. I told you boys to learn up to 20, didn't I, 2 weeks ago? 1, 2, 3. Yeah? Yeah, not tres. Yeah, it's not 1, 2, 3. Un pasito delante, Mare, un pasito detrás. You know, it's just like, my God, Ricky fucking Martin. Yeah, so 3. Okay, have you go?
Après ce qui s'est passé il y a 3 minutes, tu
You have to be perfect.
Tu dois être parfait.
Are you a man? Are you a woman?
Parfait.
Thank you. Tu dois être parfait. Yeah. Say for me, you must be using the verb il faut que, which is a necessity. You must be perfect.
Il faut que tu sois parfait.
Good, man. Lovely. Okay. Luke, I agree with you. I will do it. Luke, I agree with you. I will do it.
Luc, je suis d'accord avec tu.
No, je suis d'accord avec what?
Avec toi.
I should bloody well hope so. We can't use to unless we're doing a verb. Yeah, Luc, je suis d'accord avec toi. I will do it.
Luc, je suis d'accord avec toi. Je le ferai.
Yes. Good. Put it together. Luc, je suis d'accord avec toi. Je le ferai. Blur it together. Press your tongue onto the roof of your mouth.
Luc, je suis d'accord avec toi. Je le ferai.
That was good. And again, even faster.
Luc, je suis d'accord avec toi. Je le ferai.
Good. Okay. Good. Akshay, tell me, Luke, what did you do? What did you do this afternoon? Tell me, Luke, what did you do this afternoon?
Dis-moi, Luc, ce que tu fais...
Stop. I'm not saying tell me. I'm not saying tell me what you did this afternoon. I'm saying tell me. Pause. What did you do this afternoon? So I want you to ask a question. Okay. Tell me, what did you do this afternoon?
Dis-moi, est-ce que...
No! Say to me what you're eating. Say to me what you're eating.
Tu manges quoi?
Or qu'est-ce
que tu manges?
Good. So say to me, what did you do? Qu'est-ce
que tu fais?
What did you do? Come on. What did you do? Qu'est-ce que tu...
Qu'est-ce que tu...
Actually, the basic past tense, and don't be ridiculous. What did you do? Qu'est-ce que tu...
Qu'est-ce que tu as fait?
Finish the whole bloody thing. I don't want 2 words from you at a time. God, sons in India, they're treated like gods for giving boys with dicks. Fucking hell, give me the whole sentence. I wasn't happy with the penis. I wasn't happy with the penis. I'd have far rather had a woman. Look how well Megan just did. My God, these fat little Asian boys that just worship like demigods. God love them. Fucking hell, do some work. Make your family proud. God,
dis-moi,
yeah.
Luc, dis-moi, qu'est-ce que tu as fait?
This afternoon.
Qu'est-ce que tu as fait c'est après-midi?
Good, all the way through.
Dis-moi, Luc, qu'est-ce que tu fais cet après-midi?
Did is the past tense.
Dis-moi, Luc, qu'est-ce que tu as fait cet après-midi?
Did the link on this afternoon.
Cet après-midi.
All the way through.
Dis-moi, Luc, qu'est-ce que tu as fait cet après-midi?
If you can find another fucker that works as hard as I do, lovely. Okay. What did I do this afternoon? Oh yeah, that small thing called teaching French. I saw my friend Megan who did her private class. Actually, I saw my friend Megan who did her private class.
J'ai vu mon ami Megan. Megan.
Who did her private class? Who?
Ce qui. Megan qui.
Who did? Who did? The person. Who?
Qui?
Don't ask me. Tell me. Who did a private class?
Qui...
Megan, if this continues, come on a Monday. Fuck it. Don't come for this shit. Who did her private class? Come on.
Qui fait ta cours de
Class is private and masculine. Who did? Did is in the past tense. I don't need to remind you every damn time that the past is the past and an action. Who did a private class? Come on, Akshay. I need you to pull your finger out your fucking arm.
Qui a fait ton cours de privé?
Son cours privé.
Son cours privé.
Good. Colin. Following her class, I had to go in the middle of a class because my fucking landlord arrived. Actually, you can translate that. I had to go in the middle of her class because my landlord arrived.
Pendant son cours,
I had to go.
J'ai dû aller.
Look, Auntie Lukey, I've told you, not Pam, nobody else in this room, you. I've told you before. You cannot use aller on its own in this context. What is the verb to leave using aller? Using aller. J'ai dû.
On va.
The reflexive, j'ai dû.
J'ai dû m'en aller.
The owner arrived.
du jardin.
Good boy. We can also be clever pricks and use à au sujet de. Elle voulait me parler au sujet du jardin. We can be clever pricks and use à propos de. Careful though, that one you can't get rid of. People are always saying à propos du jardin and all this business. All right, good. Lovely. So Colin, again, she wanted to speak to me about the garden because my friend Steve told her that I do this kind of thing. My friend Steve told her that I do this kind of thing.
Elle a voulu me parler.
Yeah. Because my friend Steve told her I do this kind of thing.
Parce que mon ami Steve a dit.
Told her.
Dit à lui. Parce que mon ami Steve l'a dit.
Say for me, I said straight away, speak quickly. I won't kill you, I'll just kill someone you care about. Say I said quickly.
J'ai dit.
I said to her.
Je l'ai dit.
To her, fucking hell, baby. To her. Is that direct or indirect?
Direct.
To her. Are you seriously telling me that's direct? To her.
I guess it's indirect. No.
No. Don't give me I guess. Don't give me I guess. This is bad. This is you. This is bad on you. This is not on you. Don't give me, oh, I guess, Luke. But no. Fuck's sake. Blue, I speak. Okay, save me, I speak to Luke. Save me, I speak to Luke. Which may or may not be on the table anymore. Save me, I speak to Luke.
Je parle à Luc.
Good. What came after parle?
Ah.
Good. So did it go directly from the parle into Luke?
No.
So is that direct or fucking indirect?
Indirect.
And what's the pronoun in the third person for him or her when it's indirect?
Lui.
I should fucking well hope so. We just forgotten the last 25 weeks. So save me, he told her. She is not the thing he's telling. He's telling the information to her. Indirect, he told her.
Il lui a dit.
Good God, I should hope so. That I do this kind of thing. That I do this kind of thing. Go.
Oh, il lui a dit que je fais ce type de choses.
Good. So genre de choses that made me happier. Good. Megan, I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it's
Luc, c'est une question d'argent.
Good boy. Is she
Um,
going to give you something?
Luc, c'est une question d'argent.
Is she going to give you something?
Qu'elle va vous donner, qu'elle va.
Mum, is it that? Always try and get an is it that in. Is it that she's going to give you something?
Est-ce que va.
She's
te
going to
donner?
give you something. She's going to give you something.
Est-ce que va te donner?
No, I can't hear the word she in the middle though. Is she going to give you something?
Est-ce qu'elle va te donner quelque chose?
Good. You could have said elle va te donner quelque chose with a tone of voice, or va-t-elle te donner with an inversion if you wished. But est-ce qu'elle va te donner quelque chose? Is she going to help you do it?
Va-t-elle te.
Of all the three methods I gave you, it's interesting that you picked up on the inversion. Use the est-ce. Whenever it's just so much easier. Is it that she's going to help you do it?
Est-ce qu'elle te va aider le faire?
What's the dictionary infinitive for aider? Aider quelqu'un. Is it nothing le faire, à le faire, or de le faire?
De faire.
Colin, is it à le faire, de le faire, or nothing le faire?
Aider quelqu'un à.
Good. Were it not for the fact I had to reteach you Louis today, I'd be happy with that, Cole. Good. So say for me, please, Reedy. So you'll notice, read, the à can go to someone else with other verbs, like permettre à quelqu'un. It's direct. It's indirect to the person. That's very annoying for a Spanish speaker because you're used to shoving in an à all the fucking time.
Mm.
You've obviously got the whole loismo, laismo debate of, you know, when you don't use the pronoun. So when you don't use, so when you have a personal name in Spanish and you obviously throw in the à, okay? So I've just seen Luke, you know, acabo de ver a Luke, okay? But I've just seen him. You should still be using a direct pronoun because it is direct. You're just popping in an à because it's a human being. And then laismo makes you bring in the lay rather than the lo, as you know, as a kind of movement. But you should be careful because you're not really, French isn't like that. So not all verbs are obviously direct, hence we have red, blue, green. So aider quelqu'un, that's green. But then you've got a second relationship about before the verb. So whenever you've got a verb, you should be like, right, what's my relationship with this verb to a thing? What's my relationship from this verb to another verb? So, you know, I help Luke. So aider Luke, okay, green, direct. To do it, j'aide Luc à le faire. Yeah. Je l'aide à le faire. Yeah, okay. Permettre à quelqu'un, you know, so aider quelqu'un direct, permettre à quelqu'un indirect, de le faire. Yeah, so there's two different troughs of kind of possibility. I'm going into Zoom. If nobody else turns up on Zoom, be my guest, click in on the Zoom, come and join in. I couldn't give a shit if it was just us again. I just have to do the Zoom just to basically allow for you stragglers from the world of YouTube. If you're not joining me, okay, you know the money you have to pay and all of this business. By all means, come across. The Zoom link is on the. Hang on, I'll pop it on the. I'll pop it on the thing now. Well, if you hang on, we'll see if anybody comes, and in that way, and then I might pop back. Can you hear me when I come back here?